Next on the 7 tonight, with another school year wrapped up, Knox County Schools is looking back at some of the big decisions and key takeaways from the past year, many involving school libraries. Now, 6 News sat down with Superintendent Dr. John Ricewick to talk about the district's review of library books and the decision to return the novel Roots to school shelves. Knox County Schools shares it has been working for the past couple of years to review more than 750,000 library books to comply with a 2024 state law setting new content standards. Dr. Ricewick tells us that process is now nearing completion with librarians and a review committee handling any questionable titles. He says after seeking additional legal review and differing interpretations of the law, he stepped in and ultimately decided to restore Alex Haley's historical novel Roots to school libraries, pointing to enough ambiguity to prioritize access.
It's always difficult when you have an education law and a criminal law with definitions. As I said before, this might have been tried and you would get a lot more information. It's very different when I'm reading these words and I have to apply it to a novel that was written, 50 years ago. So again, I felt like in this one, because there was some ambiguity around that interpretation, that this was one we'd err on the side of access.
Looking ahead, he says the district expects to wrap up the system-wide review next year and shift to a more routine process for handling future book challenges. Next on our Big 7 list, supporters of Gary Sutton, the man convicted of murdering a brother and sister in Blount and Sevier counties in 1992, are now speaking out about concerns with Tennessee's execution protocol after the state's failed execution of Tony Carruthers last week. Sutton supporters gathering outside the Blount County Courthouse in Maryville to discuss concerns about the state's execution protocol, Sutton's legal case regarding his intellectual disability claim, and his maintained claim that he is innocent.
We're begging and pleading for Governor Lee to please just find it in his heart to look into his case, because I know if he does, he'll see what everyone else sees, that it was a wrongful conviction. And I understand the system is not perfect and it won't be, but they need to look into it and let's right the wrong now.
Sutton is currently set to be executed on December 3rd. If it's found Sutton is intellectually disabled, he could no longer face the death penalty. You see, under a 2002 Supreme Court ruling, executing people with intellectual disabilities was considered a violation of the 8th Amendment's ban on cruel and unusual punishment. Next for you tonight, the Loudon County Utility Board is in the process of considering whether or not to continue treating water with fluoride. The fluoridation of water began shortly after World War II, but in recent years it has become a bit controversial. Now, Loudon Utilities is not taking a position on the issue. General Manager Kevin Goins telling us his job is to provide information to the board, both the pros and the cons. Goins explains that the Utility Board must hold a workshop before making any decisions.
For the Utilities Board to have a discussion about fluoride, it has to be posted out to the public so that they have opportunity to come and hear and comment. So this meeting is really just for me and my staff to provide our Utilities Board with the pros and cons of fluoride in the water system.
Water fluoridation from a public health standpoint is known to be the greatest, most affordable, widespread agent that we have to decrease the incidence of cavities in not just kids, but in people.
Now, Dr. Vinyl, who you just heard from there, adds that fluoride is toxic in high doses and that there are strict recommended guidelines in place when it comes to making sure fluoride has a positive impact on dental health. Now, the Loudon County Utilities Workshop is scheduled for June 8th. Next on the 7, Knoxville City Council has approved a key piece of funding linked to the city's new multi-use stadium, Covenant Health Park. As part of the new budget, Council signed off on what's known as a DORA, or Designated Outdoor Refreshment Area. This allows open containers in designated areas around Covenant Health Park and downtown. Simultaneously, the city is also implementing a DORA on Market Square. The DORA is planned to start mid-July, with businesses needing to apply if they want to participate. Our Big 7 list continues. A bakery has reopened along Kingston Pike after a tire came through the store's window. You can see the damage there. The bakery we're talking about, Courtney's Cakes and Sweet Treats. Again, this is along Kingston Pike in West Knoxville. The owner, Courtney Thomas, tells us she was baking Monday morning and heard an explosion. She says a tire had come off of a vehicle and had hit her building, causing her window to shatter. She tells us in the time since, the outpouring of support she has received from the community means everything to her.
It's a wonderful feeling because I love this community so much, and to have them come back and show me that love in return, not just in coming in here every day, but just what can we do? How can we help? It's just wonderful to have everybody come together and to feel the love that I feel like I give every day. This is my second home.
The bakery reopened today and will again be open for business tomorrow at 9 a.m. We do want to wrap up our Big 7 list, talking some Big Orange football. We now know the kickoff times for Tennessee's first 3 games in the upcoming season. It'll be here quickly. Week 1, the Volunteers will take on Furman at 3:30 inside Neyland Stadium. That game's going to be on ESPN+. Then for week 2, Tennessee will travel down I-75 for a date with Georgia Tech. That will be a 7 p.m. start in Atlanta. The game will air on ESPN. And then finally in week 3, the Vols, they're going to kick off at 7:45 when they host Kennesaw State. Elsewhere, Knoxville police have made an arrest and identified 2 teens in connection to a weekend assault downtown. Officers say a 24-year-old man was seriously hurt after being attacked in a parking lot along Jackson Avenue. This was early Sunday morning. After asking for the public's help, investigators say 2 17-year-olds were identified through tips to Crime Stoppers. Police also arrested a 26-year-old Cody Watson of Powell, charging him with aggravated assault. KPD says its violent crimes unit is still investigating, and additional charges could be possible. 2 men were arrested for making fraudulent purchases at a Knoxville Tesla dealership. Both were from Virginia. During the investigation, KPD detectives learned the account associated with the purchase was linked to prior fraudulent transactions. We're told the pair's driver's license numbers did not match the photos submitted by the buyer for vehicle pickup. Both men were charged with 2 counts of theft of a motor vehicle, computer crime, and identity theft.